What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz N Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a gun? It's Philly. That's Taz. It's the Tazzz N Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. Hey guys, what is good? It is Philly and Taz. We are back with another Ren reaction video. Down the Ren rabbit hole we go as we get into some of his newer music. This came out about 2 weeks ago. This song is called For Joe. Assuming it's about his friend. So this will probably be something emotional or something really heartfelt from him. Can only imagine kind of where he goes with it. But obviously we know Ren is very eclectic. And honestly, nothing would surprise me. It could be really anything. It could be reggae, rap. It could be a heartfelt, you know, as Taz likes to say, a ballad. It could be a cappella. It could be God only knows. But I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been disappointed, I think, really at all with any of his stuff. So thank you to all the Ren fans that always pop through. You guys are great. And thank you to all the Fantastics. Can't wait to get into this tonight. Taz, feel free to give your thoughts, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah, Philly just said it in a nutshell. You never know what you're going to get with Ren, but I mean, that's a good thing in this regard, and that adds more to the excitement level. But whatever he gives you, it always seems to be amazing. Whether it's funny and quirky, or whether it's severely heartfelt, or whether it's personal, like about his own life or someone else's life. So this came out about 2 weeks ago. We would have done it sooner, but then we were having technical difficulties. This is the second day we're using this new software. So far, so good. I'll leave it at that. So really excited. Been waiting to hear this song. We have not heard it yet because we like to hear it for the first time on camera. But yeah, so Ren is just such a great human being, because to still have his feelings and still care about his friend who passed away a long time ago. And I think not too long ago, Ren was able to accrue money for like his friend's foundation or something. And I think he delivered a check to, I believe, like the parents of his friend who passed. So that's just amazing. Not everybody does that. I mean, or even if somebody doesn't have the money, not everybody, they still talk about it or sing about it and stuff like that. So that just really adds more to the character of who Ren is. So Philly and I already admire and appreciate and respect Ren beyond the music. Like, even when he doesn't open his mouth and say anything, just as a human being, he's just such an amazing person, and he's touched so many people. So this is not a shout out. This is a hear it and just have something else to put in a collection of Ren that's just fascinating and amazing. So without further ado, because we waited long enough, we'll commentate afterwards. Here is Ren performing For Joe. Here we go.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know, the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside the pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast, to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the angle. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck. Another domino, it falls. Across the way another's born. How you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong, freckled angels live on, freckled angels climb higher, freckled angels still inspire, freckled angels won't forget you, teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you, now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you, but for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body. But for everything it's worth, made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage, and that's all because of you. Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings they fly the farthest, so I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest, so I know you're gonna be okay.
Wow.
That's a deep one.
Wow, that was so many words that can encapsulate what that was. And it goes to show, before Philly and I pressed play and saw this for the first time, we had said, like, you never know what you're going to get. And he gave you a little bit of everything. I mean, he showed his musical side. I mean, I loved him playing that keyboard. He showed his singing side. He showed his rap side. And then he showed, again, like what I had said, his character side. Like, he said it's been 13 years, because 13 years, and his friend is still impactful on him. And he called his friend, because I know he had an album of way back originally when it happened, Freckled Angel, because his friend had a lot of freckles. Such a beautiful song. It was bittersweet. That's the word I was looking for. It was bittersweet, because it's sad of what it's about, but it's sweet how this was a really pure friendship. it empowers you to be stronger while you're still here on earth, like it's empowered Ren. But then at the same time, it weakens you because you're still yearning for somebody, you're still missing somebody. You know, you wonder what would you be doing right now if you were still here. It's just such a saddening thing. But I'm just thankful for Ren for still keeping his spirit alive. Because mind you, Ren's not the only one who goes through this. There are many people in the world who have lost someone dear to them, and they think about them every day or almost damn near every day, and they wish they were here. So I hope this particular song reaches those type of people who are going through some ish, just like Ren, and it helps keeps you going. I'm just glad Ren's still here because, you know, Ren is the inner demons for when that happened, and then all his pains and stuff like that. You know, I'm glad we didn't lose Ren. It sent a chill up my back too because I did not know that they still didn't find him. I know at that point in time when they were searching for him, they couldn't find his friend. But I didn't know that it's 13 years and they never ever found him. Ren said in the song, you know, couldn't find your body, so like we couldn't wave at the hearse. I mean, I always thought that people are found, like even if it's a week or two later, they find them. But I don't know how deep this water was he fell in or the current. I don't know anywhere about the area, but that's just so saddening. You couldn't officially have like a proper burial where you can wave at somebody or bury somebody or cremate somebody. That's just saddening in itself. So yeah, beautiful song. That's going on my playlist. I love the backdrop. It was just so intimate, and it was no frills to it. It was just a beautiful backdrop. Ren, a keyboard. That's it. Sometimes less is more. That did not need like $1 million production or anything like that. So Ren has done it again. He's just amazes me. I just wish him the best mentally, physically, and monetarily because he deserves all of that. So what do you say, Philly?
Yeah, I mean, that's about as pure of a song that somebody can write. I mean, that was essentially, you know, like you said, some hip hop, I guess, undertones, the way it almost reminded me of poetry or spoken word on top of keyboard. I mean, you know, that was a very simple but effective video. It's just a light on a keyboard with a really nice cityscape in the background and just his words and his lyrics and his storytelling and his ability to sing, and you could hear the pain and the emotion in his voice, the way, you know, he kind of laid it out there. But he's got a real way with words. He's seriously, like when I say the word MC, I always say MC, like master of ceremony, somebody that can paint a picture with their words. He does a really good job of that. You got the feeling, you could really understand what he was going through, where his emotions are now, kind of what his emotions were then, how much this person truly meant to him. And realistically, probably everybody to some degree can relate to the song. I mean, not everybody maybe lost a friend to a suicide or anything like that, but just anybody that you loved in general that you lost, you can sort of relate to something like that. So, I mean, it's a shame because it feels like, or it sounds like, that he holds some guilt inside, maybe not being able to be there to somehow prevent it in some way. Hopefully that's not really what it is, but it almost feels like he has that. He wish he could have done more. I can understand, you know, why you would feel some sort of sense of dread when it comes to something like that, especially somebody that means that much to you. But, you know, I'm assuming the more that he's able to put his heart and guts and his soul into music, and, you know, maybe that helps him mourn and be able to move on as life goes on. It's been a long time, and you never forget, but maybe as he's able to just share his thoughts and not keep it bottled up, that it gets easier for him. But a very cool song, very powerful song, very emotional song, and a nice dedication to somebody that was obviously very close to him. So impressive. He's an impressive musician. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's vote. That was just amazing.
All right, well, this is a 2 rating system. Anybody new to the channel, this is ass or pass. It's essentially thumbs up, thumbs down. If the song sucked, it's ass, thumbs down. If the song didn't suck, it's not ass. We pass it with a thumbs up. Tazzz will count to 3. I will drum roll, and we will rate this bad boy together. Tazzz, are you ready?
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Boom. What did you expect, people?
Yeah, he did it again. Ren is something, man. I don't know. It's just It's amazing. Never fails. Never fails. It seems. Always seems to deliver. Doesn't matter what it is or what type of music it is. He's a tremendous artist, and I'm glad to see him getting the traction that he deserves and really starting to get the recognition that he deserves. So we'll obviously be down the Ren rabbit hole as we continue checking out some of his new music and obviously music from the past that maybe we haven't gotten to yet. We do have a fairly large catalog of Ren music, so if you're new to the channel and you want to check those out, feel free. We have a whole shitload of them, and we got a lot more coming. So thank you so much for being here, all the Fantastics, all the Ren fans. Until next time, I am Philly, and that is Tazzz. It is the Tazzz N Philly show. Have a wonderful night. Peace.
Take it easy and keep it breezy.
One more fucking song to go.